Salutations. Welcome to another episode of Foxx Plays KSP, the 365-day challenge, round 2. And once again, unfortunately, I'm not able to pause recording and go to another scene and resume recording because it just breaks everything. So we are here, starting in orbit, and here we are at ODARP. So we have some construction to do, and got some people to take care of it. So let's see here. Where's my engineer? Bill is going to transfer to our airlock. Morris Kerman. All right, so let's. Actually, I'm not sure that we actually have our equipment. Oh, alright, there we go. So, first we need... curses. Ah, right. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to have, right, no, she'll stay here. Just have her grab onto, there we go. Then we have a very crucial piece of equipment. So we're going to just transfer that over. That's actually a pretty good placement for being awfully quick about it. I can't seem to remember how to do that. Like that. Ah. Alrighty. And then we'll have Morris just kind of keep an eye on things, and Bill will go over and grab the cargo, place it over here. Uh-oh. Ha! There we go. That's why Bill gets paid the big bucks. Alright. Where'd my other Kerbal go? Right, there we go. There she is. So, I think there is one more thing that I want to do, but it is quite tedious. So, what we're going to do here is just kind of jet over here. And we're gonna put some railings on, and we're also gonna put some strut points. I'm not actually gonna connect them, that comes later, but yeah, I'm just gonna put a cut here because I think I can actually cut here. So I will be back when it's done. I'll show you what I did, and then we can head back to Kerbin. Alrighty, I am almost done. Sorry, I usually do make the cuts a bit more obvious than that. Just thinking it wasn't a very obvious cut, but been working hard here. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, as you can see, there are strut points here. I'm going to install the last 4. And then ODARP KBNB will be essentially ready to be deployed. There we go. It's a very tricky EVA. Six. Seven. Alright, that should be all of them. Well, time to pack it in. So thanks to oh jeez, forgot her name already. We'll figure it out when she's inside. Bill and company. We have successfully-ish modified KBNB to accept to be ready for decoupling. So as you can see, we've got pairs that will basically brace it's hard to see there. Did I miss one? No, but it is misplaced. Okay, well, that's fine. Still have an astronaut out here. So these are all placed correctly. Those should all be placed correctly. Those are... That one is... Yep, just this last one that was placed incorrectly. Can't see anything. That looks much better. I think that's even correct-ish to where it's supposed to be. No, it's on the wrong side. All right. Close enough. Morris Kerman, that's her name. So thank you, Morris, for correcting Bill's misstep there. We'll just get him out of the airlock. Alright. Successful EVA. About 8.5 minutes total for both Kerbonauts. I don't know why that's full. Alright. So, here's a trouble. Yeah, I think I am going to actually try it. So we're going to shut down all engines. Except for this one. We're going to do a test burn. We're going to see how it, if the station can hold its attitude. So first we're going to point prograde, even though that's the wrong direction. Ideally, we want to lower this station before we decouple KBNB. Because the correct orbit for this station, I believe I had worked out, was going to be at an altitude of 100 kilometers, inclination 0, circular orbit. Okay, so it can in fact hold its attitude. So that's good. So we're actually going to do some maneuvers here. It's not the most powerful engine in the world, but it'll do the job. I gotta say, it is a little fun piloting a whole station like this. It's quite interesting. This is of course being the mission that Donler traded for. He's been the space station's pilot up here all this time, getting ready to perform this maneuver and lower its orbit so that it was ready for its future operations. Alright. So we want to bring up Kerbal Engineer. Just because our inclination is slightly off. And to correct that, we're going to set Moon as target. So we're already past our ascending node. But that's okay. Okay, so we'll stabilize here. So yeah, we're gonna move this into a lower orbit, and KBNB is still balanced because of the way I've set it up, and because I've left both of its final stages for the power trusses on. It can move itself pretty happily around, but to do that, I need to balance out these tanks, and to do that I need to empty these tanks, and that would wind up making this maneuver much more difficult. So that's why I'm doing this maneuver now as opposed to later. Or earlier, in fact. It was really only just now that this became an option, with everything balanced the way it is. It looks like the gyroscopes, the reaction wheels in this station are working overtime to keep pitch and yaw in check, but they are holding, which is good. What's going on here? Is it ascending? I was pointed at. Oh no. Oh, I'm such a dunce. I was controlling it from the wrong direction. So we're actually going to do something a little tricky. We're going to wind up refueling refueling this Tanteri's OMS from the main tanks, so these tanks here, rather than try and use the actual refuel tanks, just to try and maintain a bit of balance. Here, RCS is going nuts. That's okay. Alright, now we're on track. You know, now that I think about it, we probably could have used just that engine. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Probably more powerful. Oh well. This is going to be a long, boring burn, so I'm just going to put a cut here and see you at periapsis. Alright, well, I completed my burn and realized that I did actually have still a inclination change to make. So we'll just get that out of the way. Fortunately, with ODARP, we've got plenty of external lights. Oh, jeez. Overshot our burn. It shouldn't matter too much. Watching my inclination. As long as it keeps going down, I'm going to keep burning. 0.23, 0.22, 0.21, 0.19, 0.8, 6, 5. Alright. So that's actually not too bad. We're actually going to combine our periapsis maneuver to account for the 0.2 variance still there. Alright. And circularize. So I have had to refuel from the refueling tanks, and yes, there we go. Alright. I think there's a good roll maneuver that we can get to get our panels more sunlight, so, or when we break dayside. So we'll just speed on up. Actually pay attention to our timer at this time. Alright, so there we are in dayside. We're getting some terrible frames per second here. which is not good because this is actually kind of small for my stations lately. Been designing them big. Alright, here we go. Seems to be holding our yaw pretty well. Now, again, this is going to be a long burn, so long boring burn, so I'm going to just cut it short here. I'll see when we're ready to detach. Alrighty, so we've completed our burn. And, boy, that took a while. Well, now, finally, it is time to wrap up. So we're just gonna double check who's in here. Nobody. And so, Bill and Gelty. Gelty is the backup pilot. So Morris, having completed her stint. And Bill, wherever he ended up. Oh, no, not Bill. Donler, Kerman. Alright, so that's pilot seat, which means Gelty wants to be there. Alright, so we will control from here. I guess we don't really strictly need to, but Alright, Morris, of course, saying goodbye to her friends here in orbit. Pulling away from the station. I think we want to, I think it's fine to come down in the ocean. Although not strictly designed for it, I see no reason why this shouldn't be able to do it. One thing I don't know is why that is treated as part of this craft. It's a bit odd. Alrighty. so we are definitely going back to Kerbin. That much is clear. We probably should have done something to balance out various whatchamacallits, life support. But we can, at the very least, dump some of the resources from the command pod into the orbital module. Flying over KSC at the backup runway. Just going to burn off the rest of our fuel here. May as well. Let's try and reduce some of our initial velocity into the atmosphere here. We can jettison our OM. Which way is best for that, I think? Up. Said. We'll do the same with our... There we go. We're entering the top of the atmosphere, so it should stabilize here. You know, I am now a little nervous about just the one parachute. Seems kind of silly, but our OM burning up there. Alright, so hopefully we're gonna slow down enough that we can use our parachute here. Any second now. I know this has been a long episode. EVAs do tend to make for pretty long episodes. But worth it, I think. Here we are. Yeah. Shall we accelerate time? And there we have it. Nice splashdown. Just a little ways away from KSC, really. So anyway, I've been Fox. This has been KSP. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. See you next time. Take care.